Hello, 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 hello. This is Rhapsody, your friendly neighborhood growth hacker, aka the Reverend Dr. Rhapsody, aka Mr. Transformer. You can find me on TikTok as Mr. Transformer. That's Mr. underscore Transformer. Otherwise known as Rhapsody Barrero. Glad to have you with us today. So glad. When I say us, I mean me, myself, and I, and the cast of characters that exist up here that find a way to work together in order to help you. And they keep me alive too, so it's a good thing. All right, so, oh man, I don't know where this is going to go, but I mean, I have like this much of an idea, and after that, it's just all God. So, blame him if it's screwed up. There's a link in the description to get you a free week of the Magnetic Mind Masterclass. They have 7 live sessions every week and 6 years of sessions recorded. All you need to do is pick a year and just put whatever challenge that you're dealing with, put the topic in the search bar, and you will get a list of different sessions that have dealt with your situation. The situation you thought was impossible, the situation you thought there was no end to, the situation you thought you were going to have to go through 20 or 30 years of therapy. Oh, no. No, 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 no. After 1 week, anyway, put the topic in the search bar, go hit up whatever sessions that strike your fancy, pay attention, follow the session, participate in the session, do whatever they tell you to do. They're not here to hurt you, they're only here to help. And open yourself to the possibility of the opportunity that is there before you for you to get help, because help is there for you. At the end of the week, I'm sure, beyond the shadow of a doubt, that you are going to want to sign up for the Magnetic Mind Masterclass, because as we say, it's the last personal development program that you'll ever need, because it is indeed, and in fact, the last personal development program that you will ever need. The founder of the Magnetic Mind Masterclass and Conscious Education Company, Christopher Duncan, spent 15 years going through all of the top people, working under the top people, learning from the top people, pulling out all of the actionable stuff from the top people. He's also a trained shaman, and getting all of the meat out of everything that he studied, he put into this program, so you're not going to waste your time. All you're going to do is get a bunch of education, learn a bunch of stuff, and eventually it'll just turn out really, really good. After the end of your free week, you can either pay for the masterclass up front, or we have more than enough payment plans available for whatever level that you're operating on that you need help. If you need help with a payment plan, tell them what you've got going on, and you will very, very, very chances are great that they will be able to help you out. Drop my name if you want to. Tell them Rhapsody sent you, and they'll be like, oh, glad we had him back. Okay. Yeah, it's so good. So good. So good. So good. So click the link in the description. Click the link in the post. Get your free week of the Magnetic Mind Masterclass, and then go ahead and sign up. It's a 1-year journey, after which you will be a different person. You'll be more capable of dealing with life. And I know you're not supposed to give definites, but I'm saying literally the only way for you to not be better suited to be able to deal with life after going through a year of the Magnetic Mind Masterclass is if you just show up and don't do anything. Or if you show up and don't go to any sessions. Or if you show up and all you're looking for is the reasons why it won't work for you, because you're fucking special. It'll work for all these other people. It can help other people who were once blind see. It can help other people who had weight problems lose weight. It can help other people who had tumors in their body that disappeared. But you're special. It's not going to work for you. I don't even know why you're wasting your time going there. All that's a lie. It's a lie you keep telling yourself because, sadly enough, you're not stupid. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not broken, you're not stupid. It's simply your unconscious mind has this thing of connecting familiar with safe. And the unconscious mind's priority job is keeping you alive. So if you're sitting there with a tumor and you're fretting about being cut up, understandably, because that's not a normal thing to have to deal with, your unconscious mind is going to tell you that it's better for you to get cut up than to deal with this new thing, even though this new thing has the potential to keep you from being cut up. It's facts, man. It's facts. So, click on the link in the description, click on the link in the post, get your free week of the Magnetic Mind Masterclass, and just take in all that you can take in. Like I said, there's 7 live sessions every week. There's 6 years of sessions prior to that. You can just pick a year, throw a topic into the search bar, get your list of sessions to check out, and go check them out. There's a whole bunch of different coaches that they have that have done sessions for them, so you get a nice little variety of people, and just find your favorite person. I've got my favorite people, and most of them are my favorite people, so I don't even have to talk about anybody that I don't really, even people that I wasn't so hot on at first, I go check out their classes because everybody can teach you something. I remember hearing a long time ago that every interaction is an opportunity for you to either teach or learn. I did that wrong. For you to either teach, one more time, for the people in the cheap seats, for you to either teach, there we go, or learn. Okay, I knew we'd get it straight after 3 times. All right, so today, what I was going to talk about is the power of learning through instruction. My first experience with this was in the Marine Corps. For those who don't know, I was in the Marines for 6 years, and one of the things that winds up happening is there's actually a particular class that you could take to teach you how to give classes. And that leads into the topic of the day. The best way to learn something is to teach it. And as I just finished telling my people on TikTok, if you're not keeping company with people who are trying to grow themselves as human beings, if you are not in the presence of people who are on the grow on a regular basis, if your friends are more interested in entertainment than education, you need to get better fucking friends. I'm just saying. Me, I got friends all over the world. We're all about this. We are hot to trot for learning some stuff and growing ourselves as people, along with growing our businesses, along with growing ourselves so that we can be better suited for our relationships. Just any number of things. We are on the grow, and we're happy. That's one of the things. Oh man, that reminds me. A lot of people think, okay, I know I'm not denying that clinical depression exists. I just know for myself personally, whenever I find myself in a state of depression, it's because I was told by divine forces, by divine sources, by intuition, whatever you want to call it, I was told to do something and I didn't do it. So that depression that I was experiencing was simply my subconscious saying, you know you're supposed to be doing that thing. You don't need to be watching this movie. You've seen this movie 10 freaking times already. You literally know the dialogue and catch yourself mouthing the dialogue on point, on time as you're going through the movie because you've seen the movie before. So what you're doing right now is wasting time as opposed to doing the thing we just told you to do. Turn off the TV, turn off the YouTube, turn off the Netflix, turn off the Prime, and go do what we told you to do, and you'll feel better. Trust us. We know things. We've been here for a long time. We know things. So, before you start trying to find out different pills to take for your thing, check your schedule. Check your intuitive nature. See if there's something that it was telling you that you were to be doing, or some path you were supposed to follow, or some course you were supposed to take, or some book you were supposed to buy, or some session you were supposed to log on to help you grow that you chose to ignore. And not even for a good reason. You don't need a good reason, but, we don't normally have good reasons for not doing things that are good for us. We normally don't have good reasons. Because this stuff is put in our path, this stuff is put in our purview so that we might grow, become better, become more useful to our fellow man. At the end of the day, the name of the game, the reason, the purpose, the meaning of life is to be of service. Be of service, of course, to yourself, but not primarily to yourself. Be of service to your family, be of service to your friends, be of service to strangers. I'm sure that whatever you've got going on, that there's some charitable organization out there that you really have a place in your heart for, and you would really, really feel good about yourself if you offered up your time or talent or funds to support. Get busy with those people. You'll feel better. Not even talking about a whole bunch. Nobody's saying send them millions of dollars. Like $20 a month. Or who is it? Most places that the commercials that they see with, the skinny dogs or the babies with the big bellies. Yeah, this is horrible. But normally they're talking about $20 to $30 a month. That is lunch for some people. For some people, it's dinner one day. And hey, you can miss a meal one day for a month. Most people could really benefit from missing one meal at least one day a month. Or you could just go the full-blown route. If you're serious, if you want the help that will come from intermittent fasting, you can do the OMAD thing, 1 meal a day. And like I said, when I started this, I don't know where this is going to go, but here we are. All right. There are just certain benefits that come from fasting. You can find out on YouTube, search up benefits of fasting, and you will get yourself at least 100 videos of different people telling you all of the benefits that come from fasting. I'm not going to go into it now, mostly because I don't have the information handy. I just know that it's out there because I've got whole playlists in my health playlist, or my healthy playlist, of people talking about intermittent fasting or OMAD or different ways of doing it in order to help maintain weight, lower blood pressure, lower body fat, all kinds of benefits that come from missing a meal or just eating within a window. And if you've heard about it and it was something that you were considering doing but you thought it would be too tough, because I know for me, at first I thought it would be too tough because the idea of making myself not eat dinner just made me sad. Okay? I'm just being honest with you. But the beauty of this is you can start small. At the smallest level, you're going, as far as intermittent fasting goes, you're going 12-12. 12 hours on, 12 hours off. Do that for a week, do it for 2 weeks, do it for a month. Start to feel good about it, and then you can make it a little bit more challenging. Not even a lot more challenging. Make it like 16-8, 16 hours off, 8 hours on. And the thing is, with that, it was only challenging when I first started thinking about it because I didn't think to add in the off time as my sleep time. And that's the way it goes. Most of the time, when you're intermittent fasting, is taken up sleeping. You're not going to eat in your sleep unless you have that disease that causes you to sleepwalk to eat, and you wake up in the morning like Venom, seeing all kinds of food trash strewn through your kitchen because you were up in the middle of the night, sleep eating. Most people, that's not an issue. But everybody else, you can just like have yourself a really good meal early in the day. No, I'm sorry. Have yourself a really good meal late in the day, or just, okay. Let's start with 12 and 12. If we start with 12 and 12, we can say, if you're one of those people that must have breakfast, that'll change. But say you go in 12 and 12. So you go, okay, I will eat from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and I will fast from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. That's easy. Because if you have your last meal closer to 7 p.m., you're already full and your body's on the downslide for the rest of the day's activities, so you don't even need to concern yourself with having to have anything after that if you're serious about being healthy. If you're serious about being around for a long time, because that is definitely one of the things that longevity experts are huge proponents of, intermittent fasting. And me, I am aiming on the longevity side of the fence because my paternal grandfather passed away when he was 98. He stopped riding his bicycle at 96. They made him stop because he kept falling over. My paternal great-grandmother passed away at 94, and she was still traveling until her last days. So I've got the gene for longevity. All I need to do is not screw it up by eating poorly, like my dad did, because he passed at 77, because he just wasn't paying attention. Anyway, hoy. So, there's a shorter version of, well, whatever. I was talking originally about learning from teaching, and one of the things that's a benefit of that, I know for me, making these videos, what I'm telling you, I'm also telling myself. So it's more than anything else reminding me of stuff that I already know, because we forget stuff. It happens. Life gets busy. Things get in the way. Things happen. Things change. And we're just about the business of doing whatever we need to do on a daily basis, and we forget. And one of the beautiful things of making a video every day is that every day I get to remind myself of these different things that I've learned over my almost 40 years of spending time in greatness, spending time around great people. I don't mean great people. I mean people that were actually great. Actually great. Like I saw Dr. Robert Schuller speak one time. May he rest in peace. Les Brown came to speak one time, and I was there for that. And he's still charging. Survived cancer and just keeps getting up. And that's the benefit of having a mission. Oh, and this, okay, I'll end with this one. And I could do a whole video on this, and I probably will at some point. You have to have a mission. Actually, there's a verse in the Bible somewhere that says that he who has no vision, those that have no vision will perish. You need to have a vision. You need to have a reason for getting up in the morning other than paying bills and keeping your family living indoors. You need to have something that fires you up in your belly, that makes you want to go out and make changes for the lives of other people. If you get a little benefit from it, fine. If you get accolades from it, fine. That's not the reason for doing it. The reason for doing it is because you know in your heart of hearts, in your soul of souls, that you desire to be of assistance to these people because you are capable of being of assistance to these people. That's going to do it for the day. I appreciate you so much for spending time with me. You just don't even know. I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful. And I'm grateful to you. Oh man, I totally forgot. Here we go. If you're watching this on YouTube, 97% of the people that watch my videos on YouTube do not subscribe. And this is doing a great disservice to all the people out there who could really benefit from the content that I am setting forth on this channel. So please, if you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. If you're watching it on YouTube or Facebook, if you're watching it on Facebook, please like the page. Please comment on the video. Please like the video. Please share the video. And this will let the algorithms know that there is a need and a desire for the type of content that I'm sending your way. And also, please remember, with the link in the description, you get 1 free week of the Magnetic Mind Masterclass. After 1 week, 7 live sessions, access to 6 years of sessions, all kinds of help is available for you at the Magnetic Mind Masterclass. I'm just saying. We're not therapists. We just know techniques to get to the core of what you're dealing with, so you don't have to spend 10 or 20 or 30 years just talking to somebody hoping that things get better. Yeah, I said it. Anyway, me love you long time. Thank you so much for showing up today. I appreciate you, and I'm thankful to God for you. Me love you long time. And we will speak unto you tomorrow. By we, I mean me and the cadre of conundrumers up here working together to try to help you. Okay? Okay. Bye-bye, everybody. Yeah.